Queens, kings, theys, thems, and everything in between. Welcome back. If this is your first time tuning in, then welcome, you radiant souls. I am Zuleika Shanaz, and you have officially entered a safe space where we discuss things like mental health, healing, and lots of self-care. Thank you so much for tuning in, babes. So, the tea is, my birthday is in literally like a day. My birthday is literally in a day, okay? When this goes up, it's literally going to be the next day that my birthday comes. And I was going to wait to film this, but I just can't wait anymore. I gotta fill y'all in. Okay? And because I am turning big 20, about to enter Dub Club, you know the vibes. And I love saying the word Dub Club because I just feel like dub, when I think of dub, I think of W. You feel me? Like I'm taking wins. I'm about to enter my winning area. Wait, I hope that's not a gang sign. If it is, please ignore that. I am not affiliated. Anyways, okay, so yeah, like I cannot wait to be just catching these W's that are about to be flowing into my life because baby, it's my winning season. I don't give a fuck what happens. I don't give a fuck what happens. I'm gonna keep in mind it's my winning season, okay? Period. Yes. Life lessons, baby, because these are things that I wish somebody had told me. These are things that I wish I had, like I do have a big sister and a big brother, but like I wish that my big sis like kind of filled me in a little bit, like, hey, like this is how you get around this, you know what I mean? But it's okay at the same time because we have to go through certain things in order to come out on the other side learning, like, you know. So yeah, okay. So my number one life lesson that I've learned so far is to be grateful. Be grateful because you are way more blessed than you may realize. And what I mean by this is that, yes, you might be going through your own things. Like when I say that, I'm not trying to like dismiss what you're going through at all, but it's a reminder that things, what the fuck? Sorry, if it, something was on my mouth. I don't know. It's from my lip gloss. But anyways, like I was saying, like first of all, the fact that you woke up this morning is already a blessing in itself. The fact that you have clean water to drink, the fact that you have a shower and a toilet that works and food on your table, baby, you are blessed because there is somebody, regardless of what, you know, chaos is going on in your life, whatever like trials and tribulations you're going through, I promise you that there is somebody in the world that would literally switch places with you in a heartbeat. And yes, like I feel like when I go through certain things in my own life too, like I kind of forget that I'm so blessed. Like it just feels like a cloud is over me and I'm like, oh my God, like what is, like why is all this happening? And then when you really sit down and think, you know what, hold on, I need to be grateful because, yo, at the end of the day, like, things are really working out in my favor, okay? Even when it's not in the moment, baby, things are working out in your favor, period. Okay, so number 2. Oh, it says, okay, I don't know what I said. It says, this is my journal. Don't allow yourself to stay down for too long, okay? And this means allow yourself to feel your emotions. Yes, like of course, like allow yourself to feel your emotions, but do not stay in that place for too long. Like yes, you can be sad, you can be mad, you can like, you know, you can be upset. That's okay. We're human. That's going to happen. But at the same time, don't allow yourself to be in that place for too long because there would be so much times that I would find myself in a I guess you could say negative headspace, or I'm feeling sad or emotional, whatever, right? And instead of like coping with it in a healthy way, allowing myself to feel it, like maybe, you know, journaling about it, taking deep breaths, whatever, I would just like sit with it and I would just overthink for hours and hours and hours. And it's like, allow your emotions to come, but then let them pass through you. Like let them flow. Don't hold on them for too long because like, yes, you may be feeling sad right now, but that doesn't mean you're a sad person. But you can become a sad person if you continue to just stay in it and you just don't ever like cope with it, you know? So that's like a big like lesson that I've learned, to allow myself to feel my emotions, but do not dwell on it for too long because it's going to come to pass. Like eventually it is going to pass through. So don't make such a big deal out of it and, you know, like dwell on it for too long because there's so many hours in the day, okay, to be dwelling on some little shit, okay? So number 3 is, discipline is key. When I say discipline is the key, that I feel like is the biggest life lesson I've learned so far in 2023. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't even realize that my water bottle was showing. the ghetto. But anyways, like discipline, when I say that is the biggest life lesson that I've learned like this exact year in 2023, I really mean it, because starting to go to the gym and then my car breaking down and me not able to get to the gym anymore, but me still having to have the discipline of working out, like even discipline with YouTube, like, oh my gosh, there's times where, you know, I might be like, I just want to record tomorrow, whatever. And then I'm like, no, I need to record, because the 5 people that watch my videos and show me love, I need to show up for you guys, okay? Because like seriously, I am committed to this, and it has taught me so much discipline, just knowing, okay, yeah, I might not feel like doing something, but still doing it because it is good for me. That is the biggest like key for me right now, and I really do believe that it is the key to success, and also a huge way to develop more self-love and more self-respect and just self-trust, because when you say you're gonna do something and then you show up, oh baby, you're gonna be feeling like the shit, okay? You're gonna be feeling like, oh wait, first of all, the nails. Ooh, I'm gonna do a maintenance video, like, and I'm gonna post it next week, just about, you know, the stuff that I did for my birthday. So then I'll show you guys like a close up of my nails in that one. But I'm obsessed, baby. Oh my god, I have not got my nails on in so long. Hold up. I'm getting distracted. Let's wind it back, okay? What is number 4? Oh, this kind of dials in with the discipline as well. Health is wealth. And I would hear this quote, but like I didn't really take it as serious, like, okay, health is wealth. But like now that I'm getting older, I really understand how important it is to take care of your health. Of course, mentally, but also physically, because at the end of the day, like, you can make as much money as you want. You could, you know, I don't know, you could have any success in the world that you imagine, right? But if your health is failing, you're not going to be happy. And I really had to think about how, like, yo, like, I have to take my health seriously. I cannot keep eating Wendy's 4-for-4s. I can't keep eating Wendy's 4-for-4s and ice cream all the time, because at the end of the day, like, I want to live a long life. I want to be 70, 80 years old, still being able to hit a 1-2 step. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to get older and, like, I just am like, oh my God, I haven't exercised in 50 years. No, baby, I'm trying to be 97 years old, roller skating, exercising, having abs. Okay, I don't got abs right now, but I'm manifesting that for my 97-year-old self, okay? Because the discipline is coming, period, okay? The discipline is coming, because health is wealth. And I, like, even with, like, the older people in my life, I see, like, a pattern of kind of, like, health problems coming up and different things like that, and I can tell how stressful it is. Like, I don't want to be like that, and it's important to start now. Like, it's better late than never. It is better for me to start that, you know, later on in my life. Really, I feel like there's been different time periods where I was doing like pretty good with my health, but like now back at 19, I have like refreshed that, and into my 20th year, I want to like just keep like amping it up, you know, continue to like push that of like prioritizing my health, prioritizing my mental health, prioritizing my physical health, because at the end of the day, those are the main things that really, really do matter and affect you the most. So yeah, like show up for yourself in that way. Remember that your health is important. Stop giving so many chances to people. I needed to hear this one, baby. Stop giving so many chances to people. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them the first time, okay? There's also another quote where it's like, wait, how does it go? It's like, when someone shows you their true colors, do not try to paint over them. Yeah, and I feel like for me, when it comes to friends, when it comes to like past relationships, like just different things, right? Like I will see the potential in somebody, so I'll hold on to them. But it's like, don't take your perceived like perception of somebody and make that your reality, because it really isn't your reality. That's being a little delulu. Okay, that's being a little delulu. Like if for instance, like if you are like, say you're trying to talk to a guy or whatever, and like I can't relate, but this is something that I know like some of my friends relate to, so I'm just, you know, somebody else might relate, whatever. Like say you're a girl and you're or girls, gays, guys, them, everybody, okay, whatever, you like somebody and you know you're trying to get your vibe or whatever, and you're texting them all the time. They're like ghosting you sometimes, coming back when they feel like it, whatever. Those are red flags already in the beginning that are showing you like, okay, this person is not taking my time seriously. But then the other person is like, oh, well, they were nice to me, like, so I'm just gonna keep on showing up. I'm gonna keep pouring into them. But baby, The proof is in the pudding. When somebody's showing you red flags, or even when it just comes to like, I don't know, a friend is giving you jealous vibes. A friend is giving you jealous vibes. Baby, don't try to paint that out to be like, oh, maybe this, maybe that. No. Intuitively, you already know. You already know what's up. So, like, don't ignore that. Like, there's so many times that I feel like I ignored the red flags. And I was just like, I'm wearing rose-colored glasses. Like, I don't even give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Red is my favorite color. Fuck it. But no, you need to know your worth. That's also a big thing. Know your worth. Know what you deserve. Know what you want in life. Like, think about your morals, think about your desires, and just stay open to receiving that, because baby, it is already yours. Whatever you crave in this life, it is already yours. If you want it, you can have it. And that's also a big thing, mindset. Like, knowing your worth has to do with also reminding yourself. Like, when you're down, remind yourself of like, no, this is who I am, this is what I deserve, and don't settle for less. Like, life is way too short to settle for less. And there's so many times in my life that I feel like I did settle, and the number one reason was because I wasn't aware of my worth. I had forgotten how fearfully and wonderfully made I was. And you know, sometimes you need to be the person to remind yourself. You cannot wait around for other people to remind you how amazing and incredible you are. And if you forget, let me remind you, baby, you are amazing, you are incredible, and you are worthy. You are overqualified. You're not just worthy, but you are overqualified. Okay. And that is the type of energy that we need to be bringing, like, all for the rest of 2023. Okay, the summer's coming up. You need to have that energy, and after that too. You know what I'm saying? Because like, if you don't love yourself, if you're not telling yourself like, yeah, I'm the shit, I'm all that in a bag of shits, baby, then like the people around you feel that. Like, literally, like when you're feeling insecure, when you're feeling down, and you're just like kind of in your shell, you're not being your true self. You're not living up to your full potential. And it's like, it's time for us to unleash ourselves out of that cage of doubt and of like all of that. Speaking of doubt, like, I also, next thing I wrote was actually, when fearful, worrying, overthinking, remember that God is in control. Ooh, this is a huge one for me, because I feel like I am an overthinker. I am like a pro overthinker. You know, when my anxiety starts going off, baby, I'm for a whirlwind, you know what I'm saying? Just going downhill, just thinking. And something that I've learned and even reminded of this week, like, I had a little situation like a few days ago where I was just so sad. I was just feeling so like down and just emotional. And then like 2 days after, I felt so much better. And I thought to myself, I'm like, hold up. I was just losing my mind a little bit. I was kind of going a little crazy. And now the situation's like, it's fine. Like, I'm not like tripping no more, right? And I thought to myself, I'm like, damn, I stressed myself out so much. I was so hard on myself. And it's like, sometimes you need to just relax. Sometimes you need to take a deep breath, say a prayer, remind yourself God is in control. Why are you stressing so much when things are going to get handled? And I speak about God on this channel because that is like a huge part of my life. But for anybody, you know, for anybody who may not be religious or who doesn't have like any relationship with God, I want you to know, like, it's okay if you know, want to think of it as like the universe or whatever. Like, for me, I believe in God like solely. Like, that's we go together real bad. So, but I just want like everybody to know that, you know, like, don't feel that pressure or anything. But when I speak on that, that's really just solely from my experience, because my relationship with God has changed my life for the better. Okay. And let me not get emotional, but for real. And a huge thing for me right now is learning to let go of control, learning to let go of all the worrying, all the fear, all the doubts, because if God says I can, then I can. If God says it's meant for me, then it's meant for me, regardless of the obstacles in my way. Okay. Like, nobody said it was going to be easy. So I need to like get out of my head, like, when those bad days come or when those negative feelings arise, I want to still have that faith. Like, even in those trial moments, like even in the moments where things are just hitting me left and right, I need to still remember, okay, I'm trusting you. Like, I'm trusting you. It's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. And remembering that things are working out for my highest good, for my greatest good. Like, literally, I feel like, imagine like someone just rooting for you. Like, you know that TikTok where it's like, Lightning McQueen. Like, that's how I feel like God is with us. Like, I really feel like he's sitting there like, you got this, even when we're scared. And it's like, you have to remember that. Like, don't get so caught up in those fears that now you're just so unhappy because you cannot think of anything else but that anxiety. Like, no, it is a waste of time, because I promise you, like 90% of the time, things are going to work out. You got to see it through, my boy. It's gonna work out. Okay, it's gonna work out, and you have to trust it. And that is like a main thing that I've learned, but also something that I'm still in the process of working with. Like I said, I just had this week like a situation where I was learning that lesson again. And also, I believe that when you don't learn your lesson the first time, you will have to repeat it. That God will be like, oh, okay, let's do a little rewind, because you ain't learned the first time, right? And that sometimes you could find yourself in a repeated cycle, and you're like, why does this keep happening to me? Why is my ex and the person I'm why is my ex and the person I'm fucking with right now like having similarities? You know, some people find themselves asking them that question. Then you have to ask sometimes, what is this cycle? Like, what do I need to learn? You know what I mean? Or if each time you get a paycheck, you just always blow through all your money. You always end up in the same cycle of not having like that financial freedom. And sometimes you have to crack down, what is the actual issue? What do I need to learn? Do you know what I'm saying? So that you can stop getting in that cycle. Sometimes if you don't learn the lesson, it'll just keep going, and you feel like damned. Deja vu all the time. I'm sure I'm not the only one who has had somebody say to me before, oh, you've changed. And they say it in like a negative way. But honey, it is okay to change. We are supposed to change. We're not meant to stay the same, or that would kind of be boring, okay? Like, it's okay to grow. It is okay to evolve. And sometimes you have to reflect on what is working for you and what is not working for you, and make those changes. Sometimes it could be scary. I admit, like, sometimes it could be scary to change, because it's like, whoa, I ain't never been here before. Like, you know, this is only my second day out here. Like, I don't know what's going on. But at the same time, it's like, it is better to change into a whole new you than to stay the same and to be miserable there, or to be like complacent, or just settling for a life that you know like you deserve better from. So like, yeah, like, change. Allow yourself to. Don't hold yourself back, because sometimes like stepping outside of that comfort zone will literally allow you to flourish. And now you're like, hold up, new me who this? You know what I'm saying? New me who this? I didn't realize that I could really go on and on and on and on about the life lessons I've learned. So maybe I should do a part 2. Comment down below if I should do a part 2. Also, comment down below any life lessons that you have learned, anything that you would like to share, or something that you wish you could tell to your younger self. Yeah, because I'm very curious to know. I love asking people the question of, if there was anything you could tell your younger self, what would it be? So if you want to answer that in the comments, please do, because I'm intrigued, okay? And to sum it all up, the biggest lesson that I've learned throughout all 19 years of my life, okay? All 19 beautiful, chaotic, just amazing years of my life, I have truly learned that I need to put God first, and that the main important thing to do is to pour love into myself. To pour love into my dreams and what makes me happy, and to cultivate my own joy, baby. Because you know what? This lifetime is so short. You never know when that clock is going to, that ticking time clock on our life is going to come to an end. And sorry to get deep there, but it's true. You never know, right? And it's really important to soak in every moment, to live life with like almost like a childlike joy as much as you can, because there is a lot of beautiful things in this world. There's a lot of greatness and things to appreciate, and appreciating the little moments will have you just feeling real good. Taking that time to spend quality time with yourself, to get to know yourself more, is the most important thing to do. And I honestly wish that I wish that somebody really broke it down to me before and let me know. Like, yeah, like, I'm telling you, like, don't worry about relationships. Don't worry about this so much. Focus on you. But they not, like, I needed it to really be expressed, okay? Because I'm a little hard-headed. So, like, yeah, so if you're listening to this, just trust in that. Trust in the fact that God's got you. Trust in the fact that as long as you pour love into him, and as long as you pour love, because that's really the only love that you need, and as long as you're pouring love into yourself, being kind to yourself, and nurturing yourself, catering to your own emotional needs, like, that is important. That is how we truly thrive in this lifetime. And I don't want to live a life where I'm settling for less. I don't want to live a life where I'm doubting myself constantly or in fear of what could happen. I don't want to live that life anymore. So it's really, at any given point, you could change it up. And baby, I'm changing it up. This new chapter of my life, I'm going to kind of just sit back a little bit more and let things flow, even though yes, I'm going to be working towards myself, but I mean, like, sitting back in the way of, like, you know what, I'm not gonna stress so much. I'm just gonna be sitting in my gratitude, sitting in my abundance, sitting in the love that I'm getting, and just wrapping it all around me and pouring it into myself, because you know what, I deserve it and you deserve it too. And I am just so blessed and so thankful for this channel. I don't think you guys realize how much it means to me for me to be able to have this. It really means the world to me, because I know that there's somebody out there that is watching this right now that might have just taken away a lesson, or might have just taken away something that they can really use and learn. And I literally have I have so much more things to talk about. So I am looking forward to doing a part 2 possibly. Let me know if I should, or if I should just maybe I should just wait. I don't know. But I have mad stuff. I got mad stuff that I can talk about, just about life lessons, things that I've learned, things that I've evolved from, grown from. I feel like I want to do some story times maybe on this channel as well, because the tea is piping hot. I have a lot of story times, but I haven't been doing so many story times. So should I? I don't know. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in. When this drops, it's going to be the day literally before my birthday. And then the week after that, I will be showing you guys a vlog about my birthday, how everything went. And I can't wait for you guys to see that, because thank you so much for tuning in to this week's video. I appreciate you guys so much. Comment down below any life lessons or things that you would tell your younger self, please. I would love to read them. I will write them down just to remind myself, baby, we are all in this together. And there's so many lessons that we all learn that I feel like life just teaches you stuff, okay? You gain wisdom through experience. So I'm curious to know what you guys have learned as well. I think I only shared 10 of the lessons, but I literally wrote down 20. So yeah, I'm either going to do a whole part 2 of this, or I'm just going to share some of it in my birthday video. We'll see. But thank you guys so much for tuning in once again. I just cannot stop thanking you guys, because I appreciate it so much. I appreciate every single like, every single comment, every single subscription, baby. I feel extremely blessed. I am so grateful for all of your support. Please don't forget to comment and subscribe, because let's stick together, okay, so that you can be a part of the tribe, okay? Make sure you subscribe, okay? And please I'm trying to get to, let's say, 300 subscribers. 300 subscribers by the next month, okay? I'm gonna give it my first whole month of being 20. I feel like y'all can show out for me, you know what I'm saying? I feel like y'all can show out for me. So let's keep running up the likes, let's keep running up the subscriptions, okay? And make sure that you're pouring into yourself. That's the last thing that I'm gonna say to leave you guys off with, is pour into yourself, give love to yourself, because baby, you deserve it, okay?